Hey, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Cosmic Vibes Tarot. I'm your tarot reader, Nagesti, and today and this week we'll be deep diving into some shadow work here. I just did Pisces and Leo. Now I will be working on Virgo. I just wanted to give a brief description on shadow work before we even continue. I don't want you to look at shadow work as something that is scary. Okay, once again, shadow work is all about the process of exploring and healing. Okay, we are going to unravel certain things that we want to keep put in the closet. Okay, this could be your insecurities, this could be past family wounds, trauma wounds. Okay, things that are make us have fear. Okay, and Spirit is saying we're not going to have that. We're going to replace that with enlightenment. Okay, you need to understand that when you face your shadows with honesty and compassion, you are actually setting yourself up for a bigger transformation and a lot of spiritual growth, mental growth, emotional growth, okay, to help you become your best version of yourself. So with that being said, I will be doing this for Virgo. So Virgo, let's get comfortable. Remember that you're always in a safe space, okay? And know that no matter what, you can come out stronger, all right? So always remember to take these messages as a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest that doesn't. And once again, like I said, check out for your sun, moon, and rising also to give you a better detail of things that you need to work on within oneself. All right, Virgo, so let's see. What is your shadow card? I will be pulling from the Shadow Dark Reflections deck and then breaking it down with Right Away Tarot. And then I will do a Mindful Oracle for a deeper message from your spirit guides. So for Virgo, what do you need to be working on right now with your shadow so you can take on your manifestations? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Virgo. We have the Ten of Wands. You actually got two of them. We have the Ten of Wands here, and then we also have the Seven of Cups. Mind you, this is in reverse here, so this is this is vice versa tarot as well. So it's showing me that you are working on these things at this time. So good for you, Virgo. When I look at this Ten of Wands here, I'm gonna put it upright so you can see. It's like that. There are certain things and burdens that you have been taking on. It's like you've been taking care of a lot of people. At the top of the deck here, we have a lot of the green. You've been taking on a lot of others' emotions and feelings here. Okay, it feels like maybe you went through a lot of projection, a lot of people projecting on you, and Spirit is saying it's okay for you to release these burdens and not have to feel really ridiculed or feel down and out because you can't save everybody, Virgo. That's like basically what what I'm getting here. You need to ground yourself here, especially with a lot of this red energy here, and think about what's more important. Okay, I see a lot of sacral energy here. It's time to start stepping into your creativity. Okay, all those things that have caused you a lot of blockages and pain and feeling like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders across to bear. Spirit is saying, fuel your fire. You see how he's leading these? He's going to burn them. He's not carrying them anymore. He is done. Follow your inner guidance. Spirit is saying you don't have to keep beating yourself up anymore. Okay? We see a lot of the blue. We see a lot of the red here. It's time for you to start communicating. Speak what's on your mind. It's okay to say that you have needs too, is what I'm getting here for Virgo. All right? And just please remain grounded, connect to the earth. Time to meditate here as well. And then we also have the Seven of Cups here. Which path are you going to take? Be careful. You don't want to get burned. You don't want to keep having repetitive cycles with the Tower. Okay? Some things are not fulfilling. Some people may try to perceive themselves to be a certain way, but once you reach out to it, you get thorns. Okay, Spirit is saying be careful of the choices that you make. Follow your inner guidance. You see how this is the only one that's glowing and reflecting? It's kind of reminding me of like the High Priestess energy here. You have a lot of things, since you're releasing certain burdens here with this Ten of Wands, you have a lot of choices that you need to make, but you need to have mental clarity, okay, of what is truly important for you at this time. All right, make sure you choose your path wisely. Okay, don't rush into things here. Okay, we're not going to be impulsive. And that's not really like you as much, Virgo. You usually try to analyze every situation. But Spirit is saying, you know, now that you're overcoming and realizing that you're not carrying the weight on your shoulders now, and you want to start new beginnings here, are you starting from a healed place now as you're getting ready to take on these new challenges? Or, you know, just be mindful. Follow the inner guidance. Trust your intuition is what I'm getting here. All right? Like I said, remain grounded, remain creative, and remain passionate. So those are your two cards that you need to be working on. Releasing things that are not of service to you. Feel your creativity and be mindful of the paths that you want to take here. Okay, because you already had the weight on your shoulders. We're not trying to repeat that again. Okay, there's a lot of things that want to bring you this type of chaos here, but Spirit is saying there are still other opportunities that can bring you and lead you to safety, that can be healthy for your emotional well-being. Because if you see here with this, I'm going to call it like the High Priestess card here, the Oracle, all right? You see how the waterfall is flowing peacefully in the background? You can have emotional stability here, all right? You are not trapped. You see a lot of possibilities. Just be mindful, okay? I'm going to pull some right away tarot. I'm going to leave it the way they came out like that and see what this is about. Can you tell me specifically about the Ten of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. First card out, we have the Eight of Swords, okay? And this was you feeling trapped, Virgo. You felt like you couldn't get out of a situation. You didn't have a way out. You were bound to things. You were bound to people. It's like you had a veil over your eyes. But you have to realize with the Eight of Swords energy, you always had a way out. Okay, there's a sword standing over here by the sideline. You can come out of this. Let go of self-victimization. It's like, I'm gonna be a little bit old school here. I don't know how old some of you might be in your teens and early 20s here, but I remember a movie called Soul Food. It's an old movie, but basically the grandmother got sick or something like that, and the whole family was, you know, very concerned and whatnot. And there was like one of the siblings was like very responsible. You know, they held down the fort and kept everybody together, and they didn't want the house to be sold. So they put it on the sister Terry. I think her name was Terry. And they put a lot of pressure on her not to sell the house and not to do these things and whatnot. But Terry had her own damn life. Terry had a marriage. Terry is working on her career and things like that. And people needed to grow up. Okay, they needed to take on their own responsibility and live their own lives. She had to live hers. It's like you need to live your life here. Okay, you're not bound to anybody, Virgo. You don't have to do something just because somebody tells you to do it and you feel like, oh my God, if I don't do this, they're going to hate me. It's okay to say no. And if people can't respect that, then they aren't really there for you, because you need just as much support as you give to others. Okay, you are a nurturer, given. You are just a given nurturer. That's what you're born underneath, to take care of others, to help heal others. I get that, but you need to make sure you heal yourself. Fill your cup up first before you pour it into somebody else. It's like you are taking all your energy and your creativity and giving it away freely and not leaving yourself anything behind. So it's saying for you now that you're realizing this, because it is in reverse here, you need to make sure you avoid these things. Again, take the lessons that you learned and apply them now, because you have set yourself free. You are setting yourself free. You're not going to be in this Eight of Swords energy. Be mindful of the new paths that you want to take on. Follow your intuition. Have discernment here. Okay. What else, Spirit? Here we go with the World card. All eyes on you. All eyes on you. You feel like you're being watched by a lot of people. It's like you're overthinking what the judgment call will be on you with this World card. What are people going to say? Maybe a lot of things are public out in the open here. Okay. Oh, Virgo's supposed to be doing that. Virgo's supposed to be taking care of that person. Virgo's supposed to be here for that. Virgo's supposed to... No, Virgo's supposed to be here for Virgo. Don't worry about what other people got to say about you. Don't worry about what people call you. It's what you answer to, Virgo. It's time to man up and put yourself first and not care what everybody else is thinking. Here we go with that Five of Swords. Oh, not Five of Swords, Five of Wands. This is all about relationships. This is friendships. This is family. This is competition here. Who's going to get what? You need to put all that aside here. Stop worrying about what these people say or do. It does not matter. You have a path that you want to stick towards that will lead you to success and happiness, emotional stability here. Okay? We don't want you worrying every 5 minutes about what's going to happen, who's going to say this. Stop caring about other people's opinions. Worry about your own. That's what's the most valuable. You and spirit. That is the only thing that matters. I mean, not to sound morbid, but at the end of the day, you're going to be the only one, you know, when you pass on, it's just going to be you. You're not taking anybody else with you. How are you going to live your life? Are you going to keep living it for others? Or are you going to live it for yourself? For once. We all know that you love. We all know that you care. But don't do it at a detriment to yourself, where you miss out on the world. You miss out on opportunities. Because you want to please everybody. And not make people upset. God forbid. That's not who you are, Virgo. Here we go. Queen of Cups energy. Your heart is what matters. Your heart. Standing and speaking your piece and offering it to the right people. Protecting your heart is very precious at this time for you. And then we have the Justice card. It's time to balance out the scales here. You have good karma coming your way because you're going to decide to choose and put yourself first here. It's time to get things in order as well. Regardless if it's documentation, regardless if you have to deal with court here, okay, it's upright. Your emotional stability, well-being, your spiritual health is what needs to be taken care of at this time, and not other people who want to tear you down because you won't bend over backwards, jump through hoops. What is that saying? When I tell you jump, you better say how high? Are you kidding me? You better be in fear because if you don't do this, I'm going to say this and that and the third. Screw them. You better say it with your chest, Virgo. It's time to put you first. Stop worrying about everybody else and how they may view you or their opinion on you. It don't matter. What matters is justice, and what matters is your heart. What matters is order. What matters is balance for you. For you, for you, for you, for you. You have a support system here. You sitting here worrying about all these people out here with this world card, watching your moves, pocket watching you, watching your career, watching how you're acting, and you feeling like you trapped, you ain't got nobody else to lean on. Meanwhile, you have a whole support system here who wants to help take care of your heart and bring you some justice. Which path? I'll put it on this side. Which path are you going to take? You want to take this pile? Chaos and drama, the novella, soap opera energy, or are you gonna be in a celebratory energy, having a stability, emotional stability, justice, balance? Which side do you want, Virgo? This is your Seven of Cups energy coming into play. What side are you on? Choose yourself for once in your life. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. What does it say? Allow. Allow yourself to feel loved and nurtured by yourself and by supportive, healthy people, not negative Nancys and Debbie Downers who only want to have an advantage over you or be around you for status and clout. They are boring. They are irrelevant, Virgo. Get your mind right. It's saying you're being asked to allow and to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up again. It's safe to open yourself back up again. You, yourself, not everybody else. Yourself. It's okay to love. It's okay to live your life. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to just take care of you right now, Virgo. It's okay to have a new group of friends. It's okay to have new relationships. It's okay to study something different. Maybe you were on a certain pathway in school and you study, and you hate the hell out of it. It's okay to let that crap go. And who cares how your parents feel? Who cares how your friends feel? Oh, you did this for something. No, if it's not a true calling for you, if it doesn't make you ignite certain types of fire and passion, remember, like I said, it's time to start fueling your passion here. Start getting creative. Release those burdens. Throw it into the fire. Ground yourself. Start doing what makes you passionate and happy for once in your life. It's time for you to know what happiness is. Support. What real love is, Virgo. That's your shadow card. And you can overcome this. I love you. Take care.